In today's video, we're going to look at the following problem. It says, if negative 3x plus 6y equals negative 24, then what is the value of 4 to the power of x over 16 to the power of y? So this problem has two main parts. We first have this equation right here, negative 3x plus 6y equals negative 24. And then over here we have this fraction. I am going to first start with the fraction. 4 to the power of x over 16 to the power of y. So I know this is what I need to evaluate at the end, but at this point I can't really simplify it very much because I have an x and a y. So somehow I'm going to need to get these together. So when I look at it, I'm going to rewrite this. So remember with our exponent rules, we can only combine the terms if the base is the same. So 4 to the x is the smaller base, so I'm going to see if I can change 16 to a base of 4, which I can pretty easily. 16 is the same thing as 4 squared, and then that's still raised to the y power. Don't forget about it. Well, then I can rewrite the denominator again. This is 4 to the x over 4, and then I can multiply 2 times y. That is the power to a power rule. So 4 to the 2y. Well, at this point, I know when I have the same base, I can combine my exponent with subtraction. So this is the same as 4 to the x minus 2y. Okay, so at this point, I still can't do much with it. So let's see if I can solve this equation for one of my variables. So I have negative 3x plus 6y equals negative 24. The first thing I notice, and I'm just going to make this a little bit simpler to work with, I have a greatest common factor of 3, so I am going to divide everything by 3. And more specifically, since my leading term is a negative 3, I'm just going to go ahead and divide everything by negative 3. This will make my leading term positive. So the negative 3's, they cancel out. I'm left with x, and then positive 6 divided by 3 is minus 2y equals negative 24 divided by negative 3 is positive 8. So this already looks much better. So at this point, it's pretty easy to solve for x. I'm going to add 2y to both sides. So add 2y. And this will give me x equals 8 plus 2y. At this point, what I'm going to do, since I solved for x, I'm going to plug this piece right here in for x over here in my blue step. So to continue this blue step, I am going to now rewrite this as 4. Instead of x, I am going to substitute 8 plus 2y, and then I have minus 2y. Well, at this point, as you can see, positive 2y and negative 2y are going to cancel. I can rewrite this as 4 to the 8th power. So if I evaluate 4 to the 8th power, I will get 65,536. It is pretty common in a problem like this to leave the final answer as 4 to the 8th power, but you could also write it as its numerical value, 65,536. Either boxed in answer will be acceptable solutions to this problem. Hey everyone, I hope this practice problem was beneficial. If you enjoyed it, check out the video description. There's a link to some more practice problems. I'll also link to any videos that might be useful. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.